This video is made possible by the following sponsors. Make sure to check out their products as well as the rest of my gear in the description below. Hey guys, Jimmy here and welcome back to Assetto Corsa for another video. Continuing in my How Fast is X at the Nordschleife series, today I'm going to be driving the car that you guys have been asking for ever since I drove the V10 Formula 1 car. That's right, it's a modern day F1 car complete with a V6 turbo and hybrid system. The 2017 regs of F1 are the fastest regs we have had in a long time. Lots of aero, big fat slick tyres as well as hybrid, producing about 1,000 horsepower on full deployment. You're probably thinking, Jimmy, this isn't the proper F1 car that comes with a Assetto Corsa. No, you're correct. It is the Race Sim Studio Formula Hybrid, which I think personally is the better of the two cars. As with the LMP1, I'm going to have to manually deploy the hybrid myself because the profiles on this car are not set for such a long circuit. Just a quick admission before we start, I did some practice with this car and it is supremely fast. I had a bit of trouble keeping up with it, so I'm hoping I can keep it together enough to put in a lap round here. And of course, like you guys, I am super curious as to whether it's faster than the V10 Ferrari. With that aside, let's go see how fast a modern day F1 car can lap the Nordschleife. Okay then, so here we are, just making our way down the back straight in the Formula Hybrid, our V6 Turbo F1 car. Something I didn't know in the introduction is that I do have DRS down this long straight. That's really going to help me out because I'm going to be pretty much out of hybrid by this point. But anyway, let's focus on the lap at hand. You see again, just like the LMP1 on the right hand side there, that yellow bar represents how much hybrid we have left. And there's a button that says ERS just to the right of that. That'll light up when I'm using it, so I haven't got to tell you whenever I'm deploying. But anyway, let's prepare for our fast lap round the last corner. There's the hybrid juice straight away. Down the third gear. Oh god, so hard to get the apex through there, but don't matter too much. Fly down the hill now towards Hatson back. Get it nice and neat on the curb. But of course, easy flat through there. This amount of downforce. Spot our braking point. Try and make our way in neat and tidy through here. Curbs are very high, very easy to unsettle the car, so I'm going to try my best not to do that. That was clean. Again, nice and tight. Try and straight line sex it as much as you can on that hybrid. Get off it at the bridge up to 8th gear. Sounds like it bogs, but this car has a lot of torque, so it prefers being in the higher gear. Again, flue plats and all this section around here, easy flat. Just got to try and get through there as clean as possible with minimal tyre scrub. Try not to slow yourself down too much. Over the crest. Around this very fast left-hander. Look for our braking zone. There it is on the anchors. Bring it into the curb, on the throttle almost straight away, and then again, big hit of ERS down the hill. Trees on the left and right, just blurred in my peripheral vision to make our way down here. Just trying to focus on what's ahead though, not what's in my peripheral vision. Just a little bit of a blend through there before slowing ourselves down for this very difficult chicane. When you're used to driving with high downforce and you slow yourself down, it gets a bit difficult. But anyway, at the 7k mark already, God, this car is fast. Again, up into 8th gear, easy flat. Slow ourselves down, get into the apex. The car is so fast through there, it's unreal. Very tricky corner here, aim for that white dot, there it is, not too bad. And now it's the fun part, watch my right foot through miss, hit, miss. Keep an eye on it. That's right, absolutely flat through there. I had to do it once or twice to believe I could do it, but you can. This car will just stick. It has so much traction, those big fat tyres will pick up when the downforce lets off. Careful on the curbs around here. I know I say that a lot in these sort of videos, but the curbs are so high, if you touch them the car will spin. So we try not to do that too much. Just a matter of this sort of car of just trying to get your lines as clean as possible, but it's so difficult to do, especially when you're going so fast. Again, big hit of the old ERS up the hill. We'll let the ICE take over here. Again, it does sound like we're bogging, but the car is finding the skill. We'll make our way up to about 302, 303 kilometers an hour up the hill here. We have no DRS, we only have DRS at the end of a lap, but we'll make good use of it then, trust me. Now coming up to this fast left-hander, not a hint of a lift, just keep it nice and smooth through here. Minimal turning of the wheel. Same thing for this right-hander coming up. There you go, nice. And now we're going to brake just before the crest. Try and hug the inside curb. I went a bit wide there, but we'll carry the speed on the exit. Now for the carousel, like the F1 2004 car, we're going to go around the outside because we get a better exit from my testing anyway. There you go, nice. And using the hybrid up the hill just to try and give us that bit more oomph. Of course, hybrid delivered to the rear tyres and this, not to the front. Gonna shut off a bit round here as I try and get through here as quick as possible. That's so difficult through there. I know it might not look like it, but that's the hardest part of the course in this car, 100%. Now for the second hardest. Oh, wow. Car is so fast through here, I just can't keep up with it almost. I wonder how fast this car could go in the hands of someone who's actually capable and not some enthusiastic amateur. Haven't even got time to think about deploying the hybrid through here. They apex this corner. Nice. Now, something that you can do in this car, and I've done it once in practice so far, I think do it again. Watch the right foot again. How are we flat through there? And then a bit, oh, bit messy over the crest there, but we're okay. Keep it to the right. Oh wow, okay, this is going to be a quick lap, I think. Just a quick blend through here because the car gets a bit skew-whiff if you try and turn it in too violently. Again, well, this time we're actually going to take the carousel. It's very hard to get grip on the outside up there. Bit slow on the exit, but it's worth it, trust me. So now we're going to have ERS and DRS on the straight. Watch that speedo climb as we go underneath the gantry. There we go. Up to 340 k's nearly. That's going to keep using that hybrid down the straight. Keep our speed up. This is going to be a very fast lap time. Will it beat the Ferrari though? We're getting close. I've seen the lap time on the wheel. It's going to be very close. Got to make sure to get my braking right down here though. This is a very easy part to get it wrong. It's very bumpy down here. So I'm going to brake a bit earlier. There's the bump. Come on now, come on. Oh, one last bit of hybrid. And it's a 511. A 511. I think that's slower. I think that's slower by about a second. I think that's slow. I think it was a 510 in the Ferrari. Wow, so the Ferrari faster? I've got to go check that. I've got to go and check that. But my God, there is so much time in this car. I'm not sure a mere peasant like myself can harvest it. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to check the time quick and we're going to just confirm that the V10 Ferrari was indeed faster than the modern F1 car. So as I thought, I actually ended up lapping slower in this car than I did in the V10 F1 car. Only 1.4 seconds in it, but slower nonetheless. I think it's absolutely amazing that after this amount of time, these cars are only that far apart. And if anything, it really just shows the raw speed of the old V10 F1 cars. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go have a wash now because I am sweaty and horrible. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button. And if you really enjoyed it, hit subscribe to be notified of future videos. Take care, have an awesome day. See you all next time.